Hey everyone, my name is Hexers, and today we're going to be showing how to unlock the new monster for the release of, as of today, May 30th. Now, Lunastra is an absolute beast. This monster, she is an Elder Dragon much like Teostra, with a stunning array of new moves, and comes with a ton of new weapons and some new armor, as well as a new mantle. Now, before we begin, if you ever have had trouble fainting with a tempered Teostra, I highly recommend gearing up for heavy fire resistance, like 30 fire resist. I usually can hammer solo a tempered Teostra in less than 3 minutes, and she actually forced me to use half of my potions before actually carding me. For me, that's something I'm not used to. So, I must say, for the difficulty, from her is pure genius between the moveset, the increased agitation. The flash pods also won't knock her out of the sky, so be careful, she will stay flying when flashed. But this is exactly the fight most of us needed right now. So, also the weapons that you can craft for her are awesome, but we'll get to that a little later here in the video. First, let's get to how to unlock Lunastra. So first off, you'll start the quest up here with the Huntsman. Talk to him, he'll ramble on something about going on in the wastes, and he'll give you your first assignment called the Blazing Sun under Special Assignments. It'll be in the same area that the Devil Joe quest was given when that event was first released. Just start the quest, Teostra will be in his usual place in the wastelands. Just fight him as normal, you don't have to worry about anything yet. This fight literally is just a filler. But once you slay Teostra, the Huntsman will tell you how impressed he is with your kill of Teostra. So go talk to him again, and he will tell you to go talk to the smithy guy. Now, once you speak to the smithy guy, he will give you a quest called Pandora's Arena. Now, this is where you need to be prepared. I went in half-cocked, and I'll be honest, you'll see me take a bit of a beating here in a minute. Also, something you'll want to note, you have 15 minutes to repel her. Now, I'm not sure if the repel means you need to do 50% damage or 70% damage, but this was a real tough fight since I really didn't expect the challenge. Now, I am going to edit out a little bit of this fight here, but as you can see, I pulled the lever to break the rock here. Just wanted to get my Rocksteady mantle on, wasn't really ready. Just started off with a little bit of damage, seemed like it was going to be an easy run here.
You can do this!
Oop, and I missed that attack.
Watch yourself!
But as she went up into the air, I'm like, no worries, okay? We'll just flash her out of the air. And that's when I learned she stays airborne. So, don't make that mistake. Also, it's another thing to note, she leaves these burn marks on the ground, and they stack and get worse. So right now there's no flames on them, you really don't want to stand on them, but she can actually light those on fire and make them worse. As you can see, my health just starts dropping super fast. Like, I'm barely getting out of here alive. And then the next attack to watch for is the double massive AoE slash ground damage. So now the ground's on fire, taking damage. And the wind burst. It's just ridiculous. And then another fun one to watch out for is that wing burst right there. I mean, all in all, I am absolutely loving the challenge here. It's, you know, a wonderful change of pace, especially when most of us who have been playing this a lot more than a lot of other players, I know there's not as many players that play or have nearly as much time as I do to play, but it's a nice change of pace for those of us that need something new. But anyways, once you complete this quest, she's going to fly off. You'll report back to the Huntsman, and he'll have you do another quest called No Remorse, No Surrender. And you will be hunting both a Teostra and a Lunastra. This one is a little difficult. They tend to stick together. Really not too much of an issue. You can kind of lure them away from each other. Teostra, you can still flash out of the sky, no worries. He's not tempered, so you don't have to worry too much about the flash pod counts against him. We're going to edit the fight out, though, because it does take a little bit longer for me. Just get some highlights of the fight coming in here. Eventually, you just want to stick on him. Beat him down. Beat her down in this case. Lots of knockdowns, as you can tell. Love the hammer. And... oh, come on. Boop. And here we're going to have Lunastra kill herself. She's just so angry. Even the huntsman thought it was funny. Anyways, after you complete that quest, the huntsman's going to congratulate you, and he is going to give you...
Go on then.
The mantle here, the Temporal Mantle. Now, this thing is really interesting. It makes you immortal. Effectively, not immortal, I shouldn't say that, because you can still take AoE damage and things like that, but anytime a massive attack would hit you, you instantaneously roll. The mantle does it for you. Also, when you come up here and talk to the smithy guy, he's supposed to... well, let's take a look. Here's some of the armor. Evade Extender is... and the chest piece for the peak performance. The two biggest ones I feel like are going to be beneficial. There's some other nice pieces here. I'm curious to see what I'm going to do with some of these in the future. Now, the weapons that I mentioned I was going to get into, I'm not really going to show them all here, but there's 3 different types. Every weapon is going to have a 3-piece set. So either the first weapon on its own is Lunastra's weapon basic, which will have the gut skill. A Lunastra Nergigante hybrid weapon, which will give the Nergigante set bonus, or a Lunastra Xeno'jiiva hybrid weapon that will give the spare shot / razor sharp set bonus. All of these weapons have blast, and I'm kind of curious to see what I'm going to do with these. But I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch my video. If you did enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. And as always, happy hunting!